Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one is actually another subscriber request. And this one is titled The Energy You Are Exuding Right Now. So this reading, we're going to tap into what it is that you're currently giving off, all right? Your aura, the energy you are exuding exactly what that is. So this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Everything may not resonate, and that's completely fine. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. You have 6 piles to choose from today. Choose more than one if you feel drawn to more than one, and let's get started. Pile 1, you're the pile that chose image 1. Before we actually get into your pile, we're going to name the signs and numbers that are most relevant in this pile. Pile 1, side message. The images may not match up with the message, but they may. For some of you, they will. But this seems like one of those readings where the images aren't going with the actual message that's coming out. But for some of you, this may actually be your message. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, I feel like I needed to preface your pile with this because I think I was confused while shuffling like what this reading was giving, but we're going to talk about it. So somebody in here, I'm seeing 20, 13, 34 and 20 and 44. So 2 20s. 2020 could have been a relevant year. 20 could be a relevant number. These could be days people are born on, ages, things like that. Somebody could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. Someone could be a Scorpio, an Aries, or a Taurus. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo. Someone could be a Libra or a Taurus again. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be Leo or Virgo. And I'm also getting Libra. I'm also getting Scorpio heavy. Okay, so these are the signs that are out here. This could also be the energies that are perceiving you, or this is just in your chart. This is how you are coming off. Now, pile 1, how are you coming off? Don't be offended. Please don't be offended. Please don't be offended, pile 1. But how some of you are coming off is, for lack of better words, basic. Okay, there's something about your energy that feels very basic. I even want to say like very of this world, or like 3D. And I don't feel like it's such a negative thing. Like, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I don't want you to feel like I'm saying like you aren't actually someone that's tapped in, or who is on a spiritual path or anything like that. But there's something about your energy that feels like even if you are someone that's spiritually inclined, you're looking for I want to say that you're looking for fun or ways to enjoy yourself currently. Oh, also, I wanted to say, because I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but this could be the energy you're exuding right now, or even the energy you're exuding this summer. Okay. So yeah, for some of you, there's something here about you, like not being the most adventurous person in the world, but you're seeking adventure. You're seeking fun. You're looking for things to excite you. You're looking to reach out to people. You're looking to connect. Like, this is the energy you're giving off, that you want to connect with people, that you want to follow your intuition, but you also have some really strong boundaries or standards or rules that you follow. And people are viewing you as being like, the energy that you're exuding is one of desiring fun, but having rules and limits attached to this fun. Okay. So some of you, this could even be a result of someone being pregnant. Okay. Whether this is you being pregnant, or maybe even you having friends who are pregnant, or possibly even like if you are a masculine in this pile, you could have a wife, a girlfriend, someone in your energy that is pregnant. So like maybe you're wanting to go out, maybe you're wanting to hang out with people, maybe you're wanting to, enjoy the night, different things like that. But you can't stay out too long, or you can't do this thing, you can't do that thing. Like, there's something here about rules around your fun. Rules around your fun. You're exuding the energy of someone that knows how to have a good time, but it's like your kind of good time. Okay? For some reason, I feel like people are picking up on the fact that you may want to be a bit more adventurous at some point in time, or that you want to do something different. But this kind of gives me the vibe of like even someone that is wanting to go out, all right, or wanting to be invited out, or, you know, thinking of all these different things that they want to do. But when the time comes to do it, you might be indecisive. You might be indecisive. You might be confused about, you know, whether you should go, whether you shouldn't go. You know what else I'm getting to? Like, you could be someone that's saying, like, I really want to change up my style. I really want to try something new with my style. I want to change my hair. I want to change my clothes, whatever it is. Like, there's something here about you wanting to change something up, but you not doing that. Like, you not doing that thing. And I don't think it's taking away from your draw on people. I feel like a lot of people are still interested in you, or are curious to know what you're doing, where you're traveling, where you're going, who you're hanging around, stuff like that. But like, when I say that there's limits on you, I'm getting like, let's say you want to have fun and party more, even date, right? Maybe you haven't been dating, you're open to dating. You could be open to dating, but you're not sleeping with anybody. You know, you could be open to going out with your friends, but you're not drinking. You're not smoking. You're not doing certain things. Like, I'm getting like, you will go out. You will have fun. Or at least this is how people are picking up on your energy. Even if you're not around people in a party setting, you give off the vibe of someone that will go out, will have fun, will enjoy the night, wants to find opportunities to enjoy yourself, wants to find opportunities to hang out with more people. But you're not that adventurous. You have certain rules and regulations and things that you will and will not do. And it's very likely that you'll change your mind if you decide that you don't want to do it. Like, some of you could be a bit stubborn in this pile. Okay. So I'm getting like fixed sign placements, like Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and I wanted to say Capricorn. Somebody could be a Capricorn in here. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Yes. Somebody in here, it's like you're trusting your intuition on the things that you do. You do give off the vibe that you're someone that trusts your gut, or that follows your heart even. But there's limits. And that's what I'm getting. The energy you exude is like, I have fun. I want to have fun. I want to be around people. I want to grow and expand, but I have limits. And you're very particular about your limits. And you don't play about your boundaries. And you don't play about what it is that you will and will not do. I don't even feel like you're afraid to say, like, no. Like, if you don't want to do something, you're not going to do it. That's how you come off. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter who's in this pile. Again, for some of you, the reason why you're coming off this way is because you're pregnant. So you can't do certain things. You can't, drink. You can't smoke. You can't, whatever it is. Whatever it is that people are thinking you're going to do or wanting you to do, it's like there's something that you can't do. But for others of you, you can do this. You just choose not to. Okay? And I do feel like this energy that you're taking on could be stressing out people. There could be people that want to invite you places, or people that want to offer you love or make moves on you, or who even consider, like, I don't know, reaching out to you and saying certain things to you. But it also feels like they don't do that because they think that there's limits. You'll only go so far, I'm even getting the vibe, some of you, people may feel like they can only have certain conversations around you. Like, or they can only, the energy you're giving off is like, whether you're prioritizing your spiritual path or you're prioritizing your career and practical matters, you're sitting in either extreme. So some of you could be so focused on working things that you really don't have time to have fun and do what you want to do, but you come off like you want to have fun and do all these different things. Others of you, you prioritize your spiritual path a lot, whether you are just spiritual or religious or anything like that. Some of you are so dedicated to your spiritual path that it's like there's things that people may want to do with you that, you aren't willing to spend your money on. You're like, I'm not going to that bar. I'm not going to that movie. I'm not going to that place. You give off that vibe. Like, I'm not doing that thing. I'm not spending money on that. I'm not, yeah. I'm not wearing that. So even though I feel like you are someone that wants to expand or wants to hang out with people, or you give off the vibe like you are someone that's willing to do different things with people, you also come off like you're kind of like, in the best way possible. I'm getting that you're vanilla. And I don't feel like that's a bad thing. Man, woman, person in the power. I don't feel like that's a bad thing. Like, people love vanilla. But I'm getting like somebody in here, your energy is exuding vanilla. Could be French vanilla, Could be vanilla swirl, but it's just giving vanilla. Like something about you is very vanilla. So that's the energy that you're exuding in this pile. I don't know if it matches the image. I don't know if you resonate with that energy, but if you do, let me know. And I'm not laughing at you because something's funny about you, but it's just funny that this is the energy that came up. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Pile 1. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 2, you're the pile that chose image 2. All right, we're going to talk about the energy you're currently exuding. I also wanted to say, I didn't say it in the beginning, but this could be the energy you're exuding right now, as well as the potential energy you could be exuding in summer. All right. So let's get into the signs and numbers that I see out here. Somebody could be born on the 22nd. I'm seeing 22, 12, 33, and what number is this? 21. Could be relevant numbers. Could be your birthday and age, anything like that. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Someone could be a Taurus or an Aries. Somebody could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini. I'm getting Pisces or Aries. Someone could be an Aries heavy, Virgo heavy, Aquarius heavy in this pile. Also, somebody could have a Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Gemini moon. Or somebody could have a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius moon. Sorry about that. Oh, also I'm seeing 25. I didn't see 25 before. So somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo. Now, what energy are you exuding? I'm getting you're on the defense. Some of y'all are defensive, or you're coming off defensive, or you come off like you are guarded. Pile 2. The energy that you're exuding currently is that you're protecting your peace. And some people are taking this protection of peace as a call or like a cry for help. Some people may feel like you're actually doing this because you need help. Like if you're quiet right now, or you're coming off defensive, or you're coming off like you don't want to talk to people. Some people feel like it's because you have something going wrong in your environment and you need someone to assist you with that. Whether it be a job situation, a home situation, a relationship situation, anything. People feel like you need their assistance. But for another group of you, I feel like people think that you're like cutting them off, or you're just like cutting people off, or that you're ready to cut people off. Like some people feel like you're currently in a state of being a bit reckless even. All right. Like the energy that I feel like the energy you're exuding is like you'll pop off any second. If anybody says anything wrong to you, you're ready. That's how you're coming off to people. And it could be scaring some people. It could be making some people feel like they shouldn't bother you, or that they shouldn't reach out to you, or that they shouldn't try to change the dynamic between the two of you, especially when it comes to family members, pal. To some of you guys, people are realizing that you have changes in your family, or you're coming off like you have certain things going on with your family. Okay, or maybe you came from a a rough family or something like that. This is the energy that you're exuding. Like, people could be looking at you and they're like, oh, this person probably has issues with their mom, or this person has issues with their dad, or like something about your energy is coming off this way. For others of you, I'm also getting too, some of you could come off like you're, like if you are pregnant, you're moody. Okay. So somebody in here, the reason why you come you come off like you want to pop off on somebody, or you want to do something crazy, or you got something to say, is because you come off like you're pregnant, or you could be pregnant, and this is why you're showing up this way. Others of you, whether you're a masculine or feminine or anything like that, you don't have to be pregnant, but if you're a masculine and you do have like a pregnant wife, or pregnant girlfriend or anything like that, some people could also feel like you're coming off a little bit more irritable because of that situation. Okay, like if there is something going on with your partner, or if your partner's giving you a hard time, you're coming off like you're giving other people a hard time. Maybe you're sleepy, maybe you're, like you're exhausted, like things are a lot right now. You're just coming off that way. The energy that you exude is that you're just not focused on the past. That's what a lot of people are getting from you. You come off like you're moving forward. Even if you have separated yourself, or even if you're showing up as like a bit distant or something, people feel like you are moving forward. You've made the executive decision to cut certain people off. Some people may even feel like you've cut off the right people. Like maybe some of the people that you cut off are people that needed to be cut off. Other people feel like you're just being reckless. The energy that you're exuding is that you're ready to be reckless about cutting people off. Because maybe you're focused on other things, or you have other things going on in other areas of life that could be stressing you out, and you're just trying not to be stressed. Like, I'm getting, you don't want any stress. Yeah. You don't want anybody or anything in your life that's going to stress you out. And if past people are a part of the stress, you're cutting them out. If your family is getting on your nerves, you're cutting them out. You're choosing yourself. Yeah. If you're looking over all the conflict you've had with people and all of this stuff, it's like people are starting to realize that I feel like people are like picking up on an energy right now, or maybe during the summer. Again, like I said, it could be now or later. People are picking up on this energy where it's like you are starting to remember things. So you could be starting to remember how people treated you. You could be starting to remember how people didn't treat you. You could be starting to remember what you've done for people, and, whether they return the favor or whether they've shown you love in general. Like, there's something here about you listening to your guides. You're exuding an energy where you come off like you're listening to your guides about what your next move should be, or who you should be around. And people are picking up on this vibe around you where it's like, what did Kendrick Lamar say? Somebody in here, you could be a Gemini, or you're dealing with a Gemini. Kendrick Lamar said something like he cut his own granny off. Like, I'm getting some of y'all willing to cut your granny off, or, God forbid if your grandmother's still alive. Rest in peace to your grandmother if she isn't. But I'm picking up on like that type of vibe. Like, somebody in here, you're like, you don't care. You're coming off like you don't care. I also feel like you're coming off like you don't want to be a part of the drama, but if it starts, you'll finish it. That's how you're coming off to people. That's the energy you're exuding. Yeah. I also feel like you're exuding an energy where it's like, some people may even feel like you feel a bit untouchable, all right? Or you feel, not saying that you are untouchable, but you're coming off like the type of person where it's like, you're willing to be as honest as possible. You're willing to, again, say the thing that's going to make people upset, do the thing that might irritate somebody, whatever it is, because you don't feel like it's a loss on your end or something like that. People may feel like you're coming off that way, like you're being reckless or doing what you want to do because you feel like that's just what you're supposed to do. Again, some people may feel like you're impatient about things. Like maybe you need to take a second to decide, or take a second to think things over before you do certain stuff. But there's a major like theme in your pile around you not caring. And it doesn't mean you don't care about the important things, but it feels like what you prioritize is different from other people, or your experience, your perspective on things is different from other people. So the energy that you're exuding right now is it's cut off season. It's blockless. What they say is a block party. Like some of y'all could be having a block party where you're just blocking everybody or cutting off certain people, or yeah, like you're choosing to focus on yourself. Whether it's because you actually do want someone to help you or because you don't want anybody to help you. You don't want nobody around you. That's how you're coming off. So that is all that I have for pile two. Pile two, I hope that makes sense. Or if it does, let me know. If it doesn't, if this is the energy that's coming off of you, but that's not really your energy, let me know. Yeah, because I'm kind of getting this vibe too, before I close out your pile, that you have a vision and you're sticking to that vision no matter what. No matter if it's almost like your relationships may change. The vibe that you're giving off is your relationships may change, but the vision don't, the purpose don't, the plan doesn't. Nobody is bigger than the program for you. File two. All right, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If it does, turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile three, you're the pile that chose image 3. Before we actually get into your pile, we're going to talk about the signs and numbers that are most relevant in this pile. I also wanted to tell you guys that this reading could actually be the current energy that you're exuding, as well as the energy you will exude this summer. All right, that seems to be a theme in this pile. Now, somebody in here, 25 could be relevant. 2, 37, 6, and 2. Okay, we got 2 2s out here. Somebody's born in February, or somebody could be born on the 2nd. Something like that could be relevant. Somebody could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Getting Aquarius and Pisces heavy. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Leo, Scorpio or Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Moon in specific. Someone could be a Cancer or a Gemini. Seeing Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sag. All right. Now, the picture that I chose for this pile is actually a picture of Mariah the Scientist. I don't know why she seems to be so relevant right now when it comes to the things that I've been looking into, or why she's popping up. But she may be relevant for somebody in this pile. She seems very nice. So that could be relevant. Somebody could be a Scorpio in this pile. They don't have to be. But there's either one or two things that I'm picking up on in this pile. Okay. And the the messages have been coming out kind of crazy. So please don't be offended. Hopefully you're not offended. This is just the energy you're exuding. Doesn't mean that it's true. Doesn't mean that this is like an accurate representation of your energy, but this is how you're coming off. So there's 2 sets of people in this pile. The first set of people in this pile, you're coming off, the energy that you're exuding is that you are cutting somebody off. You're standing your ground. You're cutting somebody off. You're not talking about it. You're not making an effort to explain yourself. You're not, I'm getting like if you were sleeping with someone and you were committed to someone, you're not. You set a boundary. You're not dealing with this person anymore. Or you set a boundary, you're taking a break from this relationship or something like that. Like you are ready to give to yourself. And this could be somebody perceiving you like one specific person, or maybe this is a group of people, like this person and your friends or something. I don't know. But people are picking up on the fact that you are not speaking to someone or not talking about something, or you're just cutting it off and you're moving into a new cycle, specifically when it comes to love. Some of you are moving forward in love. You could be focusing a lot on like glowing up or getting, fitter or becoming the best version of yourself so that you can move into a new phase of life, a new phase of love. Others of you, I'm just getting like you followed your intuition on something. Some of you come off like you have a really strong intuition. You followed your intuition on something and you let it go. And you have faith that the universe is going to bring in what you deserve. This is the energy that you're exuding right now, that you're willing to let go of certain people, certain things, specifically in love. Because I was getting like a cutoff energy in another pile, but I'm getting specifically with you, it's in love. Some people are picking up on the fact that you're not committed to something or to someone. Or maybe you just don't want commitment right now. You're coming off like you don't want commitment right now, but you do want love or something like that. For another group of you, okay, and this is where I don't want you to be offended. Somebody in here, you could be coming off like you're not very intellectual, okay? I don't feel like it's just straight up dumb. I'm not getting that you're coming off as dumb, but I'm getting like there's other things that you're focused on and they're not intellectual things. So some people may view you as being someone that's more emotional than intellectual or more passionate than intellectual. But there's this energy here of you not being as focused on intellectual matters. Okay? Things related to thinking. Some of y'all, people could be taking the some people could be getting the vibe that you're like a quote unquote meathead. Like you could be only focused on your body, only focused on your looks, only focused on your fitness, have nothing to do with your brain, okay? I'm getting some people may view you as being very creative or maybe even very sexual, all right? Like maybe you're someone that is very passionate, man or woman, person in this pile, doesn't matter. I'm getting some of you are coming off very sexual right now, or you're coming off like someone that is kind of driven by that. But they also feel like you're someone that has emotions. But again, not much thought to it. And I don't know whether it's because some of you are just very attractive, right? Some of you could be very attractive. I am getting a very attractive energy in this file. So some of you could just be very attractive people. So people are like judging you harshly because they think that you're pretty and not smart. Others of you, again, only talk about things that are related to love or passion and maybe fitness, but you don't bring up anything else. Like maybe you don't even bring up matters of money. Like you don't even talk about money too much or something like that. It's like you could be only focused on certain things right now, and this is what people are picking up on. Yeah. So again, I'm not getting that you're just dumb. No. I don't feel like you're just dumb. For some people feel like you might be smarter than you show, but you just don't talk a lot. You give off the vibe that you're smarter than you look, but you don't talk a lot. And again, some of you could be like really pretty or really handsome, but people still are associating that with, some people, there's like two different groups of people. Some people, okay, no, there's three different groups. Some people look at beautiful people, don't judge them off of how they look. They just acknowledge that they're beautiful, leave it at that. Other people view beautiful people and they put them in either two categories. Either you're smart because you're more attractive. Like people think like, oh my God, this person's so beautiful, they must be smart, right? There's a positive aspect to them being beautiful. And then others look at beautiful people and they go, this person is dumb. Clearly, they're more beautiful than anything. So they must not be smart. Or they get over on people because they're beautiful. They must not be smart. Like I'm getting there's people around you that may be judging you harshly because you're beautiful. And this is especially true too, Pile 3, if you've been coming off very loving or open or friendly towards people that either don't feel worthy of you or like people who I'm getting like they might not feel worthy of you for some reason. Why is this coming up? Some of y'all are so attractive that the energy you exude is like, people think that you're a heartbreaker. They think you're going to play them. Extreme energies in these piles. Somebody in this pile, somebody may feel like you're going to play them. Okay, the energy you're coming off with is that you're now this quiet energy is starting to look sneaky. Okay, because I was picking up on somebody not talking a lot. Now some of you are coming off like you don't talk a lot because you hide a lot. And what you hide is that you're not committal. The energy that you exude is that you're very attractive and very magnetic and very fit and very fine. And, you might take time to focus on yourself when you want to. And you're very confident in all these different things. But and sometimes very emotionally available. Like some of you come off as very loving and everything. But people may feel like they need to leave you alone, or like they need to stay away from you because they think that you're going to play them. Yeah. Others of you, I'm getting, or they're like overthinking things. They start overthinking their looks, their money, you know, yeah, like their sexuality or their sexual prowess. Maybe y'all do have some people questioning their sexuality, especially if you are very attractive. You could have more than one person, all kinds of genders of people liking you. Others of you, though, I'm getting like you're making people judge like whether they would perform well with you. Like some people are triggered by you because they feel like you'd be the type to, you are giving off the energy of someone that could you are giving off the energy of someone that could give them a great time, you know, whether that's just for a day, for a night, whatever it is, but it won't be a forever thing. That's what it feels like. No matter how loyal you are, no matter how confident and courteous and sweet and all these different things that you are, because some people even view you as being very loyal. For the group of you that are cutting someone off or like leaving a relationship behind, people feel like you've been very loyal to this person. But it's like not anymore. You're leaving it behind. You're still very loving, but not anymore. Like you're trusting your intuition on this one, and your intuition is strong. Somebody in here, your intuition is very strong. People feel like you come off like you're very intuitive. That's why they think you might be good in bed. But another thing that you're exuding is like you're secretive. Yeah. Or you hide how smart you are. Like you play dumb. That's the energy you're exuding. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Pile 3. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Please, oh, you know what else too I'm getting? I keep getting messages at the end. Somebody in here, you come off like the type of person that plots. Oh no! My 7 of Swords card bent. Yeah, like I'm getting some of you, your energy. You come off like the type of person that plots. So if somebody has done you dirty or did something wrong to you in the past, I'm getting like, this is giving me Scorpio vibes. Not every Scorpio is like this. Some Scorpios are not trying to seek vengeance, okay? Like, that's not the vibe. Most of us just know that karma exists, and it's like, if your day comes, your day comes. But I'm getting, or even like the loss of the person is more of a loss than anything, right? Losing me is more of a loss than anything. But there's another group of you where people feel like you come off like the type of person that plots and plans to get your revenge. So again, even if you were to get cheated on and take somebody back, or if you were cheated on and took somebody back, somebody would feel like you wouldn't be telling them that you were cheating on them, or you wouldn't be telling them that you did them dirty too, or that you knew that they did you dirty. Like, people, you exude an energy that feels sneaky or something. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys later. You're the pile that chose image 4. Before we actually get into your pile, let me name the signs and numbers that are most relevant in this pile. I also wanted to say, pile 4, this energy could be relevant to the energy that you're exuding right now. But it could also be relevant to the energy you will exude this summer. Okay, I'm going to include that as a theme if this doesn't resonate with you initially. So numbers. I'll crack it up. Somebody, 7 could be relevant. 17 could be relevant. 1 could be relevant. 12 could be relevant, and another 1, a 31 could be relevant as well. Okay, some of y'all could be seeing 111, things like that. 777 even could be relevant for you. Somebody could be a Libra. I'm seeing someone be a Cancer or Leo. Leo or Virgo, Sagittarius, Capricorn or Aquarius, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be an Aries or a Taurus, Pisces. Nope. Somebody could be Somebody could be a Pisces or an Aries. Sagittarius or Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Libra, Sag. All right. These are the most relevant signs in this pile, whether it's your sign, someone else's sign, could be in your chart somewhere, who knows. The energy that you're currently exuding, pile 4. Well, first off, pile 4, I feel like you're very beautiful. Whoever chose this pile, somebody in here, you're very aesthetically pleasing, very beautiful, very attractive. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter who you are. People are initially viewing you as being very beautiful. Very fair. Okay? Some of you come off as very fair. Somebody could also be coming off like they just recently went through a breakup or a divorce, or they won a case. Like, something about your energy may feel like you just gained some money that maybe you didn't, you either knew was coming in, or you just got some money. People feel like you just came into money. The energy that you're exuding is that you just came into money, whether that's fact or not. Some people feel like you just came into money and now you're traveling, or you just came into money and now you're changing up your home decor. You just came into money and you're taking more time to yourself. You're planning out your money. Some of you could be vocal about what it is that has ended recently, or what it is that has ended in your life in general. Okay? It feels like it was very unexpected for a lot of you. Shocking, even. And now you're in a phase of life of just kind of trying to grow through what it is that you've been through. Okay? People love how transparent you are right now. The energy that you're exuding is one of transparency. If someone were to come up to you and be like, hey, what's your story? They feel like you would tell them. Like, you would be open to telling them about what it is that you've learned from life and what it is that you've been through. You come off like you have a lot of depth, I feel like. Somebody in this pile, like, life does not feel easy for you. Something doesn't feel easy. Things haven't been easy for you. But you're starting to realize that just because things haven't been easy for you in the past doesn't mean you deserve an easier life in the present. Some people feel like you're changing, or you have changed. You've evolved. You became wiser. You have become more focused on enjoying the present moment and believing that abundance is coming to you either way. Especially if any of you have came into money. Like, people may feel like you're coming off a little bit more open to, life. Like, you come off more open. I can't find a better word than that for how this energy feels. I'm just getting like some of you could have been more closed off in the past, maybe even secretive, or, to a certain degree could have even been inauthentic. But now you're coming off as being more authentic, more approachable, more relatable as well. More relatable for sure. You also come off like the type of person that studies your birth chart, all right? Or that you're into astrology, or that you're into spiritual things, metaphysical things. You're coming off like the type of person that isn't afraid to set a boundary if need be, or to cut someone off. Some of you, the energy you're exuding is if you went through a breakup, you were the one to end it. Like, the person didn't end it, you ended it. That's how you come off. You come off like the person that breaks up with people, not the one that's broken up with. Okay? Yeah, I'm just getting like, some of you, these are people that are seeing you while you're abroad or while you're traveling or something. Or these are people who are seeing you that are of other cultures. Like, people of other cultures are seeing you and they are feeling like you're in a new chapter of life and you're doing something different and you are standing in your truth, and yeah, you're giving things time. Even if they aren't of another culture, I'm just getting like, you could be coming off like you're expanding yourself and opening up to other cultures. Some of you may even come off like the type of people who would date outside of your race, okay, or outside of your culture. So again, maybe based off of the knowledge that you have or the conversations that you strike up, or, you could be bilingual in this pile or something like that. People may feel like you exude an energy of like acceptance of all people. That's why I'm getting this whole open thing. Like some of y'all definitely come off as being more open. And honestly, you being open to other people, their cultures, their beliefs, their experiences, it's making people want to talk to you. It's making people want to reach out to you, hit on you, communicate with you. Okay? Yeah, there's somebody in particular, especially your ex. Whatever energy you're taking on right now, your ex is like pissed. Maybe you didn't come off this way. Maybe you didn't come off this way while you were with them. Or even if it's not an ex, maybe it's like a crush or a fling or someone that you were talking to, a situationship. I don't know. Somebody in your energy is looking like, why weren't you like this when I was talking to you? Or why weren't you acting this way when we were together? Like, why did your life get better after we moved away from each other? You don't seem as focused on something. What are they not focused on? Some of y'all are coming off very divinely guided as well. Your energy exudes what you're not focused on? Toxicity. Whew. Toxicity. Something or someone or a habit or something that was toxic. You stopped focusing on it. Damn. What's that about? Like literally the devil. I'm getting some of you have done shadow work. Some of y'all could be coming out of a period of shadow work. Okay? That's something that you stop focusing on. Yeah. For a lot of you, it could have been a relationship though. Okay? And it doesn't even have to be a relationship that was like, it could be a commitment you were in. Like somebody you were actually in a long-term relationship with. Some of y'all broke up with this person, divorced this person, whatever it is. Now that you're not focused on them, you're exuding this energy of like balance and grace and peace and sex appeal and freedom and money. Like you're coming off more abundant. Others of you, this could have been like a family member or something. Okay, whether it's a sibling, an aunt, mom, dad, whoever it was, baby mom, baby dad. Like some of y'all broke away from someone. And now people are like wanting to reach out to you or work on something with you because you're coming off so open. Yeah. Open-minded, open-hearted, resilient. Again, very balanced. Some of y'all are even balanced when it comes to your proportions. You exude the energy that like you look really good in certain clothes or just in clothes in general because you're well proportioned or something. I know that's random, but it's coming up. You also come off like you don't need other people to save you. Okay? You stop needing other people to save you, or you just never needed it. So that is how you're showing up. Pile 4. That's your energy. That's the energy you're exuding. Okay? You're wiser now. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you guys later. Pile 5. Pile 5. This energy was complex when I was shuffling the cards. But I think I kind of got a grip of what this is supposed to be saying. Before we actually get into this message, I'm going to name the signs and the numbers that are most relevant in this pile. And then I'm going to get into the cards. Why am I having such a hard time speaking in this pile? Some of you guys, that's the thing. Some of you are either the type that aren't speaking much, or you come off this way like you don't speak much, or there could be people in your energy that are having a hard time with speaking to you. Another thing that I wanted to say, this could be the energy that you're exuding right now, but this could also be the energy that you'll be exuding this summer. Okay, I wanted to include that option within the reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. 16, 4, 35, 27, and 39 could be relevant numbers for somebody in this pile. Somebody could be a Libra or a Taurus, a Cancer or a Leo, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, an Aries or a Taurus, a Leo or a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo or Libra again, Sagittarius, or Capricorn. Somebody could be an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Somebody could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific. Someone could be a Taurus, getting Libra again, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. The energy that you're currently exuding. Some of you, I love that everybody in these readings are so beautiful. Part of the energy that you exude is beauty, grace. I'm hearing flawless. Some people may feel like you're flawless. Pile 5. Whether this is just an energetic thing or you actually look very flawless. When people see you, you're very put together. Even the woman that's by the pool in the image, she seems very put together, very prim and proper. All right. And this is something that you exude on all levels. People feel like you have your ish together, for sure. They feel like you're very intellectual. They also feel like you're protecting your peace. Now, for some of you, this energy that you're exuding is making people feel like they need to stay away from you because they either think you're already in a commitment or they feel like you're the type of person that would shut them down. So the energy that you exude could be like of rejection. Like you are the type of person that would reject them immediately, right? Your standards are too high. Your expectations are high. You're expensive. You don't want anything to do with anybody that doesn't offer you what it is that you really want. And this is something that's very attractive to people, even if they can't have you. For others of you, though, there could be people around you that pick up on this energy of like you being a bit skittish. Like you may be the type of person that doesn't want to be around certain people, or you're moving out of the way of certain people, or it's funny because one of the cards in here says hydrate, and I'm kind of picking up on like that whole concept of like I just drink my water and mind my business. Like that's your vibe. The energy that you exude is that you're unproblematic. You don't want any parts of anything toxic or chaotic. You'd much rather focus on yourself. You don't take action on other people. I'm also getting there's an oracle out here that says confidence is your key to success. I almost get the vibe that some people think that you may have pretty privilege. Like you don't have to be confident to be successful in this pile. Even if you are confident, some people feel like you don't need confidence to be successful. You're just successful. Okay? I brought this up in another pile. Some people interpret beautiful people differently. There's some people who view beautiful people and they're just like, this person's beautiful. There's another group of people who view beautiful people and project a ton of positive things onto them. They're smart, they're kind, they're great. They're getting chased down by so many people. So many people love them. Or there's another group of people that view beautiful people and they go, this person must be mean. This person must be bitchy. This person must be rude, dumb, all these different things. So people's perception of you varies. But the energy that you exude is one of like, I want to say stability. People feel like you're very stable. They don't view you like the energy you exude isn't wild. It's peaceful. You're very peaceful in this pile and receptive. People feel like you are waiting to receive. Like the energy you exude is that you're waiting to receive. So I think a lot of people assume that you are the type of person that like is waited on hand and foot. You know, if you come into a restaurant, you are waiting to be seated and taken care of. And people feel like, it's almost like you would never raise your hand to get the waiter. The waiter just always has to come to you. That's the vibe. The energy you exude is like, I'm not waiting. I'm not calling the waiter down. I'm not shouting the waiter down. I need the waiter to come to me. And that could be the truth. That could be the truth for somebody in this pile. Like you might be the type of person that's like, I just let everything come to me. Like this is very Empress type of energy. Even if you're a masculine in this pile, people feel like you're the type of person that waits for things to come to them. You don't chase after it. And they feel like many opportunities come to you because you're beautiful, because you're smart. Some people actually do think that you're very smart, that you're very charming, that you're very intellectual. Some people also get the vibe that you're the type of person that feels like they have to choose between their work and love. Like you prioritize one over the other. So if you are in love, it's like you probably aren't working. You may be someone that dates people, that takes care of you. This is the energy you exude. Or if you are a masculine that is in a relationship, some people can feel like you have like a sugar mama, a sugar daddy, or something like that. Not all of you. Others of you, it's giving like if you are a masculine that provides for people, if you're not in a season of providing, you're putting your work first. Same thing with my feminines. If you are, it's a very traditional energy in this pile. If you are a feminine and you're putting your work first, you're not focused on love. But if you are in love, you're 100% taken care of. Like your partner's paying for everything. You're basically a housewife. Or you are just being taken care of. I'm just getting that. Yeah. And a lot of people think that you are in a relationship. You exude the energy of someone that's already committed. Cultured as well is what I'm hearing. But not wild. Not wild. You come off a bit tamed. Still beautiful, but cautious. I feel like the energy that you exude makes people want to find the courage to speak up to you. Whether these are like random people that are in a restaurant, or random people at an event, or people in your friend group, or people online. Like there's something here about your beauty being inspiring enough to get people to want to speak to you, but it's also intimidating enough to make people feel like you must already be in a relationship, or you must not be dating anybody right now, or you must be like kind of mean, or like there's a lot of different things. You get projected on a lot. Pile 5. People might also get the vibe that you're a control freak. Okay. Whether this is in your relationships or just in general, like maybe you come off like the type of person that's so clean that you might have OCD. Or others of you, if it's not about cleanliness, there's something here about like just wanting things a certain way. So because you want something a certain way, you won't accept anything less than that thing. Which again, doesn't seem like a bad thing, but it does feel like this could cause people to hesitate when it comes to approaching you. They feel like if they approach you, they'd be disappointed. A lot of people feel like they'd be rejected by you. Pile 5. You exude an energy of no. You exude the energy of no, thank you. No. Somebody's like, oh, I really like your shirt. Like you might be the type of person that wouldn't take the compliment, or at least that's the energy you exude. Maybe you have like resting bee face, or maybe you just look so expensive or so clean or so fancy that it's like people think that you're closed off. Some of you definitely have resting bee face, even if you're not bitchy. I tried to bleep it out as much as possible, but even if you're not that way, I'm getting somebody in here, you're stoic, so it's hard to read you. But men, women, whoever you're interested in, there's a lot of people that want to make a move on you. They may feel like you also have more than one person that's wanting you, like pursuing you currently. And this is why they kind of hesitate, because they're like, oh, I know there's so many people wanting this person. What do I say? What do I do? Am I good enough? If there's anybody from your past that wants to come back around, they're like, oh my gosh, they left me behind, but would they like me if I came back, if I talked to them, da 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 da. They don't know what to do. People really love your hair too. I don't know what your hair looks like in this pile, but some of y'all have really long hair or really pretty hair, or something about your hair is really beautiful to people. You exude an energy of like, I'm getting like you have a really nice hair care routine, or people start to like imagine your hair for some reason, like in different styles, or you taking care of your hair. Something about your hair in this pile is significant. So take what resonates and leave the rest, Pile 5. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Pile 6, you're the pile that chose image 6. Before we actually get into your pile, let's get into the numbers and signs that are most relevant in this pile. Also, I wanted to say, this energy could be the energy that you're exuding currently and or the energy that you're exuding this summer. I didn't bring that up in the beginning of the reading. And part of me feels like I should just like re-record the beginning and say it, but I don't think I need to at this point. Some of y'all could come off like you think a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to say that and get that out the way. Now let's get into the numbers and signs that are relevant in this pile. I'm cracking myself up. Somebody in here, 31, 4. Oh my gosh, you guys, 31, 4, and 22 are out here. You could be seeing 4, 4, 4. Pile 6. Okay, pile 4 could be relevant to you as well. It doesn't have to be. But yeah, 444 could be a relevant number for my pile 6s. I'm getting 31, 4, 22, 21. Oh my gosh, and another 4. Oh my goodness, wait. Oh, no. Whew. Y'all, I was going to say, 21, is that not another 4? No. So it wasn't all 4s out here, but you got 4 4s out here. Are you guys seeing angel numbers in 4s? That could be relevant for you. You could be seeing 8, 8, 8, 8, 5, 5, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1, 1, like you're seeing 11, 11, 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm cracking myself up. Somebody in here, you could be funny, or you may come off like you're funny, or you may come off very spiritual, or you may come off very, I'm hearing cute. People feel like you're very cute. The energy you exude is very cute in this pile. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter who you are. What energy are you exuding? Definitely giving the vibe of like, I love everybody. I love everybody. I'm all love. This is all about love. Oh, I didn't name the signs. Damn, where's my mind going? Somebody could be an Aries or a Taurus, a Cancer, a Pisces or an Aries, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Moon in specific, a Leo, a Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, and Taurus again. Okay, those could be your placements, could be the placements of someone that is viewing you or anything like that. Now, how is your energy coming off? I'm getting again, like there's an energy here around you being very loving, very open, very maternal even to a lot of people. Some of you exude an energy of comfort. Okay. Some of you, this isn't meant to offend anybody, but somebody has a really nice chest. If you're a woman, you could be a man too, but somebody in here, your chest is significant. So whether your pecs are immaculate or your boobs are like the right size, like the perfect size, like there's something about you that feels very maternal. Like I'm getting a very maternal energy. You could even be pregnant. Some of y'all could be pregnant right now, and this is why you're coming off this way. But I am picking up on something about the chest is significant. I don't know why. It's just coming up for you guys. Maybe it's because you're giving off this like mom energy. Okay, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, there's something very maternal about you. You take care of people. You care. You're sensitive. I'm hearing I Care by Beyonce. I haven't heard music in any of the piles. Some of y'all listen to music. You give off the vibe that you listen to music. You're exuding the energy of music. I love I Care by Beyonce. Some of y'all, okay, but this is the thing. You might not be in that energy anymore, but at some point in time, you could have been. Some of you are coming off like the type of people that are putting themselves back out there, or who are trying to be open to love again. Okay, you exude the energy of someone that's like getting their groove back. Like you're putting yourself back out there. You're looking for love again. You're realizing your worth. You're exuding an energy of knowing your worth or realizing how worthy you are. And people are very intrigued by this. But they also are triggered, okay? I'm not going to lie. Some of y'all could even be working out right now, or like doing new workout routines or planning to go to the gym or something like that, or you have been going to the gym. I'm getting the energy of someone that is working on their self-esteem, like, and becoming more whole within themselves, learning how to set boundaries, learning how to flirt and be open to people again. And it feels like it's after a period of like a breakup or some sort of ending you went through, whether it's with a friend group, family dynamic, love interest, what have you. You're exuding the energy of someone that has been able to withstand some hard times, but you're coming out on the other side beautiful. However, I do get the vibe that some people may feel like triggered by you, because if you are looking better, feeling better, all of this stuff, there could be people that want to come in, whether it's people from your past or people who are just in your energy that want to come in, who want to indulge in you. All right, indulge in your body, indulge in your energy, indulge in what it was at some point in time. And you could be rejecting these people, or you're coming off like you're not taking people back from the past, or like you're not engaging in those situations. And I feel like these people are offended, low key. Like, some of these people are like, since when did you know your worth? Or since when did you get super picky? Others of them are like, am I not good enough? Like, was I not good enough? Some people are internalizing your changes. Other people are triggered. Because if these are people that don't feel like you're worthy of what you want or how you feel, then they're bothered by the fact that you do feel this way, or that you are choosing to stay single, or that you are rejecting them. Like, these are people that are triggered by you choosing yourself. You're exuding the energy of someone that's choosing themselves. I feel like some of y'all still struggle with this, though. Or at some point in time, you struggled with this. Like, people can tell that at some point you might have had an issue with walking away from certain people or choosing yourself. Yeah. Like, some of you come off like you're so nurturing that you might entertain the wrong kinds of people. The wrong kinds of love interests, the wrong kinds of friends. You're hanging around toxic family. You know, you're around the wrong people. People feel like you've hung around the wrong people in the past. You exude the energy of someone that has been, and hopefully this isn't triggering for anybody, but I'm getting the energy of someone that has been taken advantage of, taken for granted. You exude the energy of someone that has once been taken for granted, but you're reclaiming your power. And maybe it's because you come off as more confident and more strong, but every now and then people can catch that, like, maybe you're struggling with choosing yourself, or maybe you're struggling with setting the boundary, you know? Yeah. Like, with I care, it's like, I know you don't care too much, but I still care. Like, people feel like you still are, you know, you could still be grieving or healing from the things that have happened in the past. The people who have hurt you in the past, the people you've had to let go of. Some of y'all have let go of like a lot of people, or let go of certain people. And people are picking up on that energy. You exude a hopeful energy, though. Like, you're open to the future, and you're open to still pursuing love. But you also have to protect yourself in the meantime. Because maybe it's just in your nature to be very nurturing. Man, woman, person, doesn't matter. For some of you, it's in your nature to be very kind to people or very loving towards people. And again, for some of you with this whole like fitness thing, I'm even getting like, maybe at one point in time you didn't feel as confident. Maybe at one point in time you didn't feel as healthy or as whole, or like you were improving yourself, like you weren't confident about yourself. And now that you are more confident, even if you have always been confident, people are seeing changes in your body, or people think that you work out. Some of y'all might be like, I don't work out at all. People view you as working out. They feel like you do, or you have been, or you've just been putting a lot more energy into your health and wellness overall. But even if you didn't struggle with your confidence or anything like that, I'm just getting the vibe of people feeling like at one point in time you just did not know your worth. They don't think that you knew your worth, or that you knew how valuable you were, how attractive you were, how magical you were. And now you're in a spot where you are learning this, or now you're in a spot where you are working on this or embracing this, and they love it. A lot of people love it. Another group of people are triggered by it. Specifically people from the past, but also specifically people who, I don't know, who want to dilute you. The people who want to play you down and act like you're not that attractive. Like, I'm even getting, like, especially with the woman, how she's standing on the street. Somebody out there could have saw her and was like, you're beautiful, or I don't know. Maybe not you're beautiful. I feel like she would have responded positively to you're beautiful. But if somebody said something like, I don't know, hey, hottie, or something like that, and she said like, ew, I feel like, you know how people will say, sometimes men will respond with like, you're not that attractive anyway. I feel like there's something around that with you. Like, some people look at you and they know that you're really attractive, but they may feel like at some point in time you weren't as confident about yourself, or you were easily triggered into feeling unattractive. So they want to throw that at you. Like, I'm getting people want to throw that at you, or like use that against you somehow. And some of y'all could have been attractive your whole life, but it's like people feel like you didn't know this. The people who knew that you didn't know this want to see if you still don't know. That's mean, but I'm picking up on that. So, but the energy that you're exuding is like, you're not as weak as you used to be, or you can't be triggered. Okay? Right now, you're coming off like you can't be triggered. You can't be broken down, or, you know, whatever it is that they want to do. You've reclaimed your power. You're coming off like you've reclaimed your power recently. So that is what I'm picking up on pile 6. I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed that message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. I'll talk to you guys later.